I'm gonna show you how to take off an intercooler off of your Subaru WRX STI. This could go for a regular WRX too. Now I'm not gonna say the specific year because this is an EJ motor, and EJs basically are all the same almost, damn near. So we're gonna go ahead and take off this intercooler. We're gonna start with the bypass valve. It's just two 12mm bolts, and I think really a 12 is all you need for this whole kind of thing here. So anyways, two 12mm bolts, let's get them. Let's get this other one. All right. Now I have a Grimmspeed bypass valve, so there's actually no gasket because the gasket is on the bypass valve. So all we need to do is move that out of the way, right? If you have a regular bypass valve, you will have a gasket that'll be there. Take it off, and yeah, don't forget to take that off. I have a directional cover, so we're gonna take this cover off, hit this with two 12mm bolts somewhere down there. There it is, boom. There are gaskets on here, so be sure not to drop your gaskets down there. And there's usually a gasket underneath as well, so just be careful. This side, there is a nut underneath. So there's a nut and a bolt that you will need to grab. There's no nut and bolt here, it's just a bolt, but there's a nut and bolt here on that side. So once you've gotten those off, you can take the intercooler cover right off, and this will be in the waffle. This is a Grimmspeed directional cover. I don't know what you call it, but it is expensive. So this is also a Grimmspeed intercooler, and let's add the harp sounds. If you are a Mighty Car Mod fan, you would know the reference. But next up will be a screwdriver flathead, okay? And you will take these two, and there's actually a third one under here. I will show you guys in a minute, but we will undo number one and number two. Actually, we'll tighten back up number two, or number one, because I'm gonna take the whole thing off anyways. There is a hidden clamp right there that you will need to loosen up. Boom. Okay, now boys and girls, this is where it's pretty easy. This is the harder part when they're trying to put the intercooler on. But basically, you're gonna have to do an up and over type pull, or an over and up, or a diagonal pull, because you have to pull this off and you have to pull this off from the turbo. So let's give it a shot. Be careful you don't cut your fingers, because this is all metal. Give it a little shake. It's walking off slowly. You can see there, walking off slowly. Push it towards the firewall. And once you get that completely off, we're gonna start pushing it towards the driver's side. Let's get it underneath this. There we are. Intercooler is now off. Now look at all the room for sweet turbo action. This is your pit stop mount. Typically those like to break, but that's a whole different subject. We'll get into that later. Look at my turbski. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Normally that's a normal sight. You will have a little bit of oil blow by, especially if you don't have an AOS like me. Get one, all right? That's how you take off an intercooler for a Subaru WRX STI and WRX. Ooh, look at that Grimmspeed white pipe too. Ooh.